perfect counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Good counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in time.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Blocks that jab. Misses with the jab. There's a counter shot. Jab does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Now don't go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back up.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to switch back on. Get
doing the gaps will appear. The jab's working nice.
round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Are you...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer... Let's get it started in round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
not so rigid anymore with the stance. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest? Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my word, down goes RJJ! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You don't want to trade shots. Do you believe what we're seeing? They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it... Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. The courage on display here is incredible. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. On to the fifth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The defense failed them. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6.